Ever heard of 90.4 FM? No? Here's an opportunity to know more about it. 90.4 FM is a community radio. The story is very interesting. It all began on 21st of September 2016. The day was gloomy to begin with, what with Hyderabad experiencing the worst ever climatic change so far this year. There were lots of clouds and weathermen forecast more rains to lash at us that day. But I ended the day on a high note. I was so thrilled with my experience of community radio. Sangham Radio was set up by Deccan Development Society way back in 1999. The Dalit women of Pastapur under the aegis of DDS own, manage, broadcast and run the radio. UNESCO funded the project and helped in building, construction and purchase of electronic equipment. We were told that a whopping sum of 22 lakhs was given by UNESCO then. The spirited women of Pastapur approached the ministry for a license for community radio. This request was negated because monopoly reigned over airspace at that time. Undaunted, these women waged a long court battle for 10 years for realizing their dream of a community radio. Sangham Radio went alive on 16th October 2008 from Machnur village in Medak district. The first ever all-women community radio station in Asia was launched by former Chief Justice of India, Shri P.B. Sawant. Justice Sawant was chosen to inaugurate the radio station as he passed on the historic judgment making the airwaves a public property. The radio station started with a 50-watt transmitter. General Narsamma, the producer and manager of radio station, had many interesting tidbits to share with us. UNESCO gave them a 16-channel mixer around 25 years back. Back then, the brick used for building construction costed around 2 rupee 50 paisa, but now it costs around 11 or 12 rupees. Over a period of 18 years, the station progressed from narrowcasting of played recorded programs on a tape recorder to broadcasting on 90.4 FM. Community ownership and participation are the defining elements of Sangham Radio. There are 10 field reporters. It is mandatory that about 3 hours of recording has to be done in the field. The initial team of reporters were trained by AIR. Shri Vijendra Patil of Pune had given training in editing, mixing and transmission. General Narsamma also spoke about the problems that they face. The main problem is power cut, for which they use a generator which has the capacity to run 24 hours on diesel. The station has 2 UPS, each of which can run for 12 hours. Although they have been broadcasting since many years, sometimes they do face technical glitches while on air. She spoke of one such incident which has delayed the transmission for an hour. During times like those, they have no technical help and they have to figure out what went wrong. She also spoke about a time when the equipment was burnt because of a power outage. They had to call in help from Hyderabad to get the equipment repaired. During such times, General Narsamma says they used pre-recorded cassettes to carry on the show. This speaks of their commitment and their zest for community empowerment. The radio has a timetable which they follow diligently. Rural folk actively participate in a variety of programs such as interviews, discussions, local folk songs and tales, cookery recipes, and plays. Programs are based on the felt needs of the community. A set of programs aired on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Another set on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Everyday songs, Basha, and Yaralla Muchatlu are aired. Manavuri Panta, Darvazalu Davakana are aired on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Chavidi Katta, Chaduvu, Paryavaranam and Sangalu are broadcast on Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. On Vache Varam Prasaralu program, which is aired on Saturday, this program discusses about next week programs. The women rest only for 2 days in a month, 2 Sundays in a month, and recharge themselves for yet another series of programs. Apart from the regular programs, the radio offers help to the community by airing announcements of missing livestock or children. With the phone-in program, the radio ensures that they connect with the listeners and obtain feedback. From the traditional radio which DDS has initially supplied, the community has moved on to cell phone radios. The community has embraced the technology and made it a part of their lives. The women feel that they have a companion at home which talks to them about their problems. How did this radio survive? I ask. Narsamma promptly answers that DDS supports them. She does emphatically say that help is required from the government too to take 90.4 FM to higher airwaves. I salute to the women of Pastapur for empowering themselves without depending on others. A big high five to Sangham Radio, an amazing initiative of DDS, an enthralling experience for me.